Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Andy, and the prime directive of my life is to increase the quality of my consciousness and to help others do the same. Just wanted to come at you guys this morning and chat a little bit. Didn't have a chance to record yesterday or upload, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, which is, it was so funny. The last couple days that I was recording and uploading the videos, I was doing them at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and that's why, like in the afternoon, for when people were getting off, and that's why in some of the videos I was like trying to dodge traffic a few times. And I suppose it's 8:30 right now, so I might have to do the same thing here again in this video, depending on how crazy it gets. A lot of people are already gone, it seems, but it was like 5 o'clock yesterday. I was working all day, taking care of the kids all day and stuff, and 5 o'clock rolls around, feeling comfortable to take a break and go for a walk and chat. And then as soon as I was putting my shoes on to go for the walk, my son walks out from his nap, and immediately he has to go to the park. Of course, there's a school bus about to pass, so I'm about to just hold off. Oh no, never mind. It wasn't a full-size school bus. It was a short bus, so it wasn't as loud. Anyways, fucking. Alright, I gotta cross. See, this is what I was talking about. I might have to dodge traffic today, too. I'm just gonna get to this park. As soon as he walks out from his nap, he goes, "Yeah, park?" And he's adamant about it because it's been a few days, because he hurt his toe a few days ago and he hasn't been able to go to the park as much. But I was getting my shoes on to go and record because the weather was just about to turn. It was just about to storm, and it did storm yesterday. It was a nice one. So I wanted to go and record before the rain hit. And as soon as he comes out, he's like asking to go to the park, and I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. So anyways, that's like the context, the lead up for what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. In the past, when I was doing a lot of these, and they were very structured, and I had things written out and notes and specific topics for the day that I wanted to talk about. If any of that, and like a specific time of the day that I wanted to record, if any of that got thrown off, or if any of that got interfered with, or I had to make changes to those plans at all, it kind of threw off my whole vibe, or it made me feel a certain type of way, because I wasn't able to follow the script or follow the plan. Or back before, I had specific segments for each section, and it was a whole note thing that I would write out beforehand just so and I would rehearse. It just felt so scripted. It felt so fake. And so in the past, if something like what happened yesterday would have happened, it would have bothered me, and it would have made me feel some type of way. And it's because I had set the proper expectations to not take this stuff so seriously, because the ultimate truth is I'm not here to make money with this, and I'm not here to gain followers and subscribers. I'm just here to talk to the few people who resonate with my message. I'm here to talk with the few people who are understanding that sometimes man plans and God laughs. It's one of my favorite quotes. Because we always have these expectations or these plans for what we want to do with our life, or what we want to do with our day, or with whatever. We have a lot of expectations that we set up for ourselves. And the truth is, when you do this and you don't allow for grace on the other end of an expectation that is not met, you can find yourself into a pretty deep negative self-talk hole. You start to talk down on yourself. You start to call yourself names because you can't get your stuff done, and all of a sudden I'm lazy, or I'm inadequate, I'm not smart enough, or I knew this would happen, I knew I would fail. You start to say these types of things either to yourself in your head, or you say them out loud. And I'll tell you what, man, the subconscious mind, it doesn't care if you're serious or not about saying these things, whether you believe them or not. And that's why I don't even jokingly talk down on myself anymore. I don't call myself stupid. I don't call myself any sort of negative stuff, because the truth is, your subconscious mind can't tell the difference. And so every time you tell yourself that you're dumb, or you tell yourself that you're lazy, or you tell yourself you'll never be able to get a new job, or start that business, or ask that person out, say that enough, man, and your subconscious mind will be communicating this to your conscious mind, and all of a sudden, on the forefront of your mind all the time, you will start to fully believe these things. And you have to understand how destructive this can be for your mind. I'm going to turn back here. This park is nice. I like this little path. It's nice to talk and record here. Where was I? Yeah. I don't know. And see, this is part of what I was talking about earlier. Sometimes the train leaves the station without me, and that's okay. Because I know the basis of what we were talking about was setting proper expectations. Oh, we were talking about negative self-talk. There we go. So, and understanding how the subconscious mind will communicate that to the conscious mind and have you believing things, even if you're joking about them. So if you have friends, quote unquote friends, who always got some slick negative stuff to say about you, even as a joke, you either gotta check them on that, or you gotta find new friends, truthfully, because there ain't no reason that you should be constantly down talking anybody that you consider a friend. Again, regardless of whether you're joking or not. But when you understand how the subconscious mind works, even these jokes can be serious. They can communicate things on a deeper level than, oh, my buddy was joking around, or my homegirl's just messing with me. Nah, don't allow any of that. Don't allow any of that. You gotta protect your energy, and you gotta understand that the subconscious mind communicates many things. Morning. There's a gentleman walking his dog. Cute dog, black and white. Well, anyways, man, I don't got a whole lot to say today. I just wanted to let you guys know to set proper expectations, because that's really how you get yourself set up for success. You got to understand that sometimes, even if you want to be Superman or Superwoman, you gotta build that up step by step. The Great Wall of China was built one brick at a time. You know what I'm saying? You got to build yourself up one step at a time. And then once you really get some momentum flowing, that's when you're able to stack multiple blocks at a time. But you gotta understand that it takes time, it takes effort, it takes aligning yourself with the best version of yourself. So that means getting deep into your meditation, getting deep into your visualization. Who am I at my best? And how does he handle all of these situations? How does he set proper expectations? How does my best self set her proper expectations and allow for grace on the other end when I don't get everything checked off my to-do list for the day. Because if you don't allow for that grace, that's when the negative self-talk comes in. That's when the negativity sets in. That's when all of the half-hearted slick talk happens. And again, you got to understand how destructive this is for your mind and for who you are and for who you're trying to become. That's really all I had today. If you like today's message, man, and you made it this far, I appreciate you immensely. I'm not here for likes, for clicks, for follows or nothing like that, but if you are one of the few people who resonate with the things I talk about and you made it this far, you hit that like button, comment down below what you enjoyed about this video, what you connected with, what you resonated with, you know, share this with a friend. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time, man. Peace. Have a blessed day.